Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PTX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like a few weeks worth of time right here, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. So this one has been in a very nice little uptrend here over the past week or so. And, the bulls are building those higher bases. And from the grand scheme of things, the big picture, that's what it's all about. You can't have an uptrend unless the bulls are building higher bases. And like I said, that's what's been going on right now. So to kind of map out a couple of these key levels of support, the ideal one going forward, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can hold up above $4, that would make things look very powerful. And so far, so good. You can see on a few different instances here, the bears have tried to press down through $4, but the bulls have done a fantastic job of saying, nah, that's not going to happen. So now I'm not saying that if $4 fails and the price goes below it, not saying that everything's ruined or anything like that. However, that level would certainly make the chart look the strongest. Next level of support, after $4 right there at $3.67. This is more so a must-hold level in my opinion. I say that because you don't want to see the price going back to where it was. If this movement right here is truly strong, then you're going to want to see progress forward, right? Because that's what truly strongs move do, right? They go forward. They make progress forward. They don't go back to where they were. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. So with that in mind, when you stop and think about 367, any sort of closes below that area, what would that do to the price? That would put the price back down in this region area of the chart. And going back, again, not a sign of true strength. Whereas, if the price, let's just say, I'm not saying it will, but let's just pretend it heads down there and then bounces back up. At that point in time, if you picture, that set of lows with this set of lows, picture those as stair steps. Well, hey, now you have stair steps going in the upwards direction. And again, that's progress forward. Now for the fun stuff, what about levels of resistance? So if this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these potential battlegrounds at? The initial area of resistance, and if you're watching level 2s, I'm sure you've noticed it quite a bit. But for whatever reason, whenever the price gets right up around that $4.25 level, sometimes a few pennies above it, sometimes a few pennies below it, price just can't quite push through. So $4.25 is going to be that initial area of resistance. If the price can push through there, then the next key one up there at that point, and that sits at about $4.65, which, going back through the history, you can see quite a bit of history right around that area as time has gone by. But all in all, like I said, past week has been very solid. And as long as the bulls keep on building those higher bases, the chart's going to continue to take care of itself. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I need to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.